Hey guys, so in this week's Mani Monday episode, I'm going to be showing you how I created these encapsulated butterfly nails using polygel and dip powder. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so I recently got this package from Model Ones that includes some different polygel tools, and I figured I would put them to good use in this video by doing some encapsulating, since I haven't really done that with polygel yet on my channel. So here is a look at the package. These are the instructions as well as some information regarding customer service, and I definitely recommend taking a look at those if you are new to polygel. Then there are some dual forms included, as well as a small bottle of slip solution. There is a nail file, 2 little pieces of glitter and sequins, a brush and a spatula tool, a base gel as well as a top gel, obviously the 2 shades of polygel, in this case a clear and a pink, and then lastly a mini UV LED lamp. So here is a more up-close look at the products. So here are the dual forms. I did not feature these in today's video, but they do have a nice C-curve and look to be high quality. Here is the tiny bottle of slip solution, the 2 glitters I was talking about before, the nail file, which is a 100 to 180 grit, and it is my favorite type of nail file to use, and I find that the Model Ones are actually really great quality. Here is a look at the brush and picker tool. So you just pop it out of the plastic container, and one end is a metal spatula and then the other is a nice brush. Here are the base and top coat. You guys already know Model Ones has some of my favorite gel products. And then lastly, the clear polygel and soft pink polygel. I also am going to be using these butterfly sequins I picked up off of Amazon. I was super happy to try out the butterfly trend since I've been seeing it around lately. And I thought with this neutral design I am going for, it would look super cool. So I'm going to be starting off with my Clean and Prep Natural Nails and go in with a thin layer of my Double Dip Dip Bond liquid. This is a nail dehydrator and it's going to prep the surface of the nail for the dip powder application. And since I don't want this manicure to last super long, I'm going to go in with a thin layer of my Holo Taco Peely Base Coat for easy pop-off removal. So I'm going to apply a nice thin layer of this to all of my nails and then let it dry completely before moving on. So the dip powder color I'm going to be using is Espresso Yourself from Panda Dips, and it is a super beautiful dark chocolatey brown color. And I think that this is one of my all-time favorite fall dip shades. It is so gorgeous and it is such high quality. And to do the actual dip application, I'm going to be using my double dip liquid, specifically the base and activator. So I'm going to apply a nice thin layer of the base to the entire nail, dip into the powder, and then tap off any excess. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I love the Panda Dips formula. It is so easy to work with and I totally recommend checking them out for some super unique colors. And I do not have a discount code, but I do have a referral code you can use, and that is always linked in my description. So after the first coat, I brushed off any excess, and now I'm going in for a second coat to get more opacity. Now I actually ended up doing 3 coats of this shade to get the opacity I liked, and also to build up a little bit more thickness since my nails are getting quite long. So I'm going to let you guys watch me do the second and third coat, and then I will be right back. Now that the 3 layers of color are on my nails, I'm going to go in with Sparkle & Co. DP90 Crystal Clear and Clear Encapsulate just to add a little bit more thickness and also protect the color underneath from filing. So this is the same process as the color application. I'm going to apply a thin layer of base, dip into the clear, and then tap off any excess. And now, since all of the powder layers are on the nails, I'm going to go ahead and activate using my double dip activator, and this is going to harden the powder and make it ready for filing. And I apply 2 generous layers. So now I'm going to be moving on to the Polygel Nails. So I'm going to take the Model 1's gel base coat and apply a nice thin layer to my nail, and once I'm happy with the application, I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. And now I'm going to go ahead and open up the butterfly sequin packaging. So I just take it out of the plastic, and here I'm going to be using the light brown metallic pieces. So with my gel base, I'm going to apply a little bit onto the top of a dip container just so I have easy access to it. And then with this tool, I'm going to slightly dip it into the base coat to make it sticky, put some on my nail, and then gently stick the butterflies right into the wet base. And this is just going to help adhere the butterflies to the nail so that I'm able to go ahead and encapsulate with the clear polygel. So I'm just going to randomly place the butterflies on my nail, and I actually did 5 butterflies on each nail, making sure to space them out to get a super nice even look. So I'm going to let you guys watch me place these butterflies, and then once I'm done placing them, I just flash cure to make sure they are set in place, and then I will be back when I'm going to actually encapsulate them using the clear polygel. Okay, so now that all of the butterflies are applied and cured to the base coat, I'm going to go ahead and open up my clear polygel and remove the protective seal so that I'm able to squeeze the product out. And then before I get started, I'm going to take the slip solution and pour a small amount out into the cap so I have some liquid to wet my brush with. So then I'm going to take the spatula and take a medium-sized amount of the polygel out of the tube, place it onto the nail, and then with my brush dipped into the slip solution, I'm going to gently pat the product into place. Now, doing a polygel overlay is not super difficult. It's more of just trying to get the right structure and make sure you pat the product into the necessary places. So I like to start by thinning out the product towards the cuticle area, and then slowly working down to make that nice and flat and even. And then I go right to the tip and thin out the product in that area as well, so I'm able to get a really nice apex and structure on the nail. Now this does take a little bit of practice, and a file will definitely help in the future, but it is a super easy technique to encapsulate any gems or glitter or sequins or whatever you are doing. So I'm just going to repeat that process on my ring nail as well, doing the exact same thing, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds to fully harden both of the nails, and I will be right back. Now that both of the nails are cured, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe with some rubbing alcohol and cleanse off the tacky layer, and this is going to remove any stickiness from the Polygel nails. And then I went ahead and filed off camera just to save some time, and I'm brushing off any of the excess dust on the nail. And now I'm going to go in with my Model 1's gel top coat to seal in all of my nails. So I'm going to apply a nice thin layer of this top coat, and as you can see here, it really brings out the dark chocolatey color in this dip shade, and it will also make the polygel super clear so you can totally see the butterfly details. So I absolutely love how these nails look with the clear on top, especially how shiny they are. I think they're absolutely stunning, and you guys already know that this Model 1's gel top coat is one of my faves. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the application and then cure for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to rehydrate my skin and nails using my favorite Candiskincare cuticle oil. And here is the finished manicure I was able to create using the Model 1's Polygel and Panda Dip's dip powder. So I absolutely love how these nails look. I think the butterfly accents with the dark brown nails looks really nice, and I love how clean and fun these nails are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Mani Monday episode. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.